Welcome back to Cephas Unscripted. Club rugby season is back. Well, obviously, we still have the one more game between Ireland and Australia. But Brevin, we're back at it. Club rugby season. You excited for this one? Or do you think you can feel it's a bit of a dip coming off international season?
No, because you know what? Like, I've seen the team the Sharks have put out. I've seen the team the Bulls are likely going to put out because of the squad they've sent. And obviously seeing Marnie and Sasha back in action. I think that these South African teams are starting to realize we can't necessarily just continuously give these guys, this break all the time.
Yep.
And I think I'm excited because these are the players that are going to be in action. So it's kind of like just jumping back into the other team we love. Well, me, the Bulls, you, the Stormers. And they're playing their best rugby or their best team. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, sucks because the Springboks is like our main thing. But other than that, we love rugby. And we do get a bit of an international game in Ireland and Australia. So it's not the end of the world. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
It saddens me to see the Sharks have put out this strengthened team. I need my
Luckily,
boys to get a
okay.
victory, you know?
Yeah. Obviously,
We'll start off with the South African teams, as we always do. We'll talk about the South African teams first, and then we'll move on to the others. Let's start with the Sharks versus the Stormers. And yeah, the Sharks have got a very strong team, but they don't have Marnie and they don't have Sasha. Now, obviously, I don't even know if the Stormers have them for this weekend, but if they do, we are going to cook. We didn't have all these Sapphirs, so our boys have been playing together. They'll be hungry. They know they're 13th, and we have had the Sharks' number the past while. Just to throw it out there. What's your thoughts on it? By the way, Brevin, you know that chair that I
yeah,
fell through? The boy's
yeah.
back. It's back.
Oh, he survived surgery. Nice.
Well, it had a bit of welding to do, but it's back.
Okay, well, it's surgery. Surgery does the job. Well, at least he's okay. But yeah, look, I look at that Sharks team, and obviously still such a great team with what the personnel they have. I don't know why they're not starting Grant Williams. I don't get it. I know obviously maybe he brings that energy off the bench, but at this point, like
Who is the
just
starting line?
Jaden
Uh,
is starting.
who's
Yeah,
on the is Grant on the bench?
yeah. Grant's on the bench. Obviously, they don't have Eben or Bongi. I think Bongi has lost someone in the family, if I'm not mistaken. I saw something about
Uh,
he's going through like a personal loss, and then or somewhere, and then Eben obviously injured from the Welsh test. So those are two big losses. But still a great team. But then I look at the Stormers, and I'm like, where's the game being played, by the way? Oh, it's
Durban.
obviously in
It's in
Durban.
Durban,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you know what? Like it's going to be a close game. I think it will be very close. And this will really show if the Sharks are obviously the Stormers haven't been great, but to as you say, in the derby form goes out the window. So I do think that it will be a close game, and I think the Sharks have a lot to prove
How long do
because
you reckon
obviously,
before Damian Willems is back?
well, he had surgery, so I reckon uh, probably another month and a half.
Saddens me.
It's very sad, but yeah, I did see he went for surgery on his groin. Which is he literally just came from surgery on his finger, and now he's had surgery on his groin. So it's like
Yeah.
seriously. But still, I think it is I think the Sharks might pull it through just because you guys are still lacking a lot of quality in the sense that are through injuries like Ivan Roos, Damian Willems, like those are big players to lose. Dion Free not there. So this is why I edge it to the Sharks. But I
You got
think
to
the
back your
pressure is
team.
on the Sharks.
You just got to back your team, right? But the one thing that I always say is like, if you can't have the physical upper hand, you're really gonna struggle. And I just don't see where the Stormers get any form of physical upper hand. Our most physical guy is not there. Like Ivan Rosie's not there. We are not great at scrum time. Like, well, not at the moment by any means. Our locks is pretty decent, and obviously there's no Ibn there. But other than that, It feels like a tough day at the office. But I'm backing the boys. I'm backing the boys. I'm calling a Stormers victory purely on vibes and that the Sharks are still jet lagging. Because while we have been training together out here in South Africa, they were all over the world and now they have to come back and play in humidity. I'm backing the Stormers to get it done by like 8 points.
I don't know, man. That Sharks team is strong.
It's strong, but have they played together? Have they trained
Well,
the John
technically, they've
Plumtree
been
this
playing together.
have they been training this advanced John Plumtree system? That takes 2 years to get in to get under the belt.
Yeah, look, obviously, no, they haven't. But I just still think, and look, they off the bench, they still have Emmanuel Chichuka, and I think
I haven't
Pepsi's on
even.
the bench as well.
they've,
Like
they've
that,
got Oxfordshire
I
and
mean,
Goch.
they
I'm just
got
reading
everyone.
the team.
Sia's there, boss. They didn't even say Sia take a rest. They just said Sia, are you playing eight this
Jason
weekend, champ?
Jenkins, um, James Fenter, obviously, Vincent Chichuka, obviously, those guys aren't surprising. Sia, Jaden Siamasuku, my pimps, Andreas Streisand, Lucadio, I'm Ethan Hook, what are we doing? At least,
I'm
as
telling you,
at
it's a
least,
tough day for you guys.
at least, Mchunu's playing against the team that he'll be representing come next season.
Yeah, I'm sure you probably like, can Quibus just fly to
Yes,
Like to
please.
Cape Town, please? Um,
Because I don't
because
even know
obviously
what our team is, right?
you guys need some quality in that team because you have quality. It's just majority of them are
Listen to
injured.
the bench. Mchunu, Nekane, Corne Ral's been good, Pepsi Buthelezi, and Manu Chuchuka. And then obviously I have Grant Williams and Jordan Hendrickson. Are you kidding me?
Mental. It's mental. Mental.
And we will still win.
Low
How can you have
key,
your. I mean, literally, their captain. Where's Franco Venter?
he's
He
not
was the
there.
captain of the Sharks, and he's not. He can't even make the team at the moment. And Franco Venter is a player. He's a
Who's
player.
captaining the side? Is it Sia?
Yeah, on the eighth man
Okay.
position.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Because
I'm
usually it
done
would
talking
be
about this
Eben
game.
at the
It gives me
Sharks.
nightmares. I'm done talking about
Okay.
it.
Sharks by like 10, I reckon.
No, they're getting whacked. Um, Connacht versus the Bulls. Bulls should have a strong team. You should.
Well, the squad they've sent, right?
No
You'd think so.
McAnthony, no Bundiaki.
Yeah. Look,
On paper,
if
you
the
should be
Bulls
winning
don't
this
win
game by like
this,
15 points.
so here's the thing, right? So we have Connacht obviously this weekend, and then we have Saracens away as well the following weekend. And then the following weekend, we have Northampton Saints back in Pretoria. So a part of me thinks there has to be a rest somewhere for someone somewhere in that little travel series. And I think it will be the Northampton Saints game and in Pretoria. I think that's where they rest their
You
players.
reckon?
Um,
Let me see.
well, why are you sending your full strength team to Europe? Because if you're gonna play your weak team against Saracens, you're you're toast. You will lose that game, and then I think the only place where it makes probable sense if Bundi Aki and Mac Anson are not there, you probably would say play your weak-ish team against Connacht,
Yeah.
realistically.
I would say go full strength against Connacht. Um, yeah, go full strength Connacht, go full strength Saracens, because Saints might send a weaker team because the English and the French
I'm
just
going
hate
to that
coming back.
Saints game, so I'm like,
Yeah,
please
fair
don't play
enough.
a weak team. But I do reckon that's where they will
By the
play the
way,
weaker
we-
team.
we'll talk about it, but it pisses me off, right? And it might be because the sevens is here. I'm not even sure. But the Stormers play our home game in the Champions Cup in Port Elizabeth.
What? Why can't they even play it at Stellenbosch?
We don't even get international games, right? We get shafted off it.
Which is crazy because
Then
like
we have to
Cape
buy
Town
season
is the
tickets
place
to
to be.
support to watch our team. You have to buy season tickets. At least the franchise games, right? That's not part of the season tickets and stuff. Let us go and watch it. Let us go and watch it. Your fans are here. Why are we playing in Port Elizabeth? Well,
No clue.
to be fair, I'm stating this like it's a fact, but I just heard it yesterday from my dad. But he usually states facts, so it annoys the piss out of me. Anyway, we're going off topic. Yeah,
Yeah.
because Northampton will probably send a rotator team, maybe like a
Mm,
mixed one. Um, they hate traveling, so I'd just go with a mixed bag team for you then against Saints. So full strength
yeah.
Connacht, and you should get it done. You have to get it
If you
done.
don't, there's a problem. There's a serious problem if you don't.
Yeah.
And that's no disrespect to Connacht. It's just if you look at the players we have and the players they have, minus Bundi Aki and Mac Hansen, you like kind of think you have to win this, and they should win it comfortably. And as a Bulls fan, I do expect a bonus point win.
Do you
Like you
reckon
can't
they
expect anything else.
do you reckon the Bulls traveled early?
No, maybe. I
Because then
think
you
they
could have
left
picked up
base.
Elrich Louw, Cameron Hanekom on the
No,
way.
so they met them in Ireland. Obviously, they didn't fly
Okay.
back. They just met them there.
Yeah, no, you have to win. Bulls by 12.
Yeah, like it has to be a bonus point win in my opinion. So yeah, I'm gonna
With
go
no
Bulls
Bundy, with
by.
no Mac Hansen.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Bulls by. I think 12 is a good shot, but just to be different, I'm gonna say 14.
Yeah. Obviously, there's obviously that little voodoo of not traveling
Yeah,
well. So
absolutely. You never
we
know.
say we say 14. It might be like two.
Yeah,
Might
it
end
could
up
be.
being
And
a little drop goal finish.
yeah, and obviously Kirtley's now in Japan. Well, not that that matters, but like Kirtley's in Japan now. He should be back in if we make playoffs.
Yeah.
Which we should. But yeah, he should be back in time for playoffs, which is great because it actually
How fair
sucks
is
to
that to
lose that.
even play him then in the playoffs?
Yeah, but still, I would literally tell whoever it is at wing, like, listen,
I'm
champ,
just saying, it's the same
I
as the
just want
Curry
to.
Cup shenanigans where we are so
No, no, no.
annoyed.
To be fair, he's played basically every game in the URC so far.
No, yeah, no, I get it. Did you see he actually said he wouldn't mind having it as like a permanent move?
Sure,
Obviously, he
that made me
wouldn't mind
upset.
it.
Yeah,
Obviously, he
that made me
wouldn't
upset.
mind it.
Like Loki, I was like, no, man, don't say
If
that.
Willie can come back at 38 years old and play for the Bulls, you can come back and you can jaw for the Bulls.
Yeah, I
Okay,
feel.
yeah, fair enough, fair enough. So we're both going with the Bulls to get the victory. We both are enthusiastic in saying that the Bulls will win by double points. Ah, what double digits?
Mm.
Oh, this is a saucy game. This is a lovely game. I will be glued to the TV. Munster taking on the Lions. Munster without Jack Crowley, no Peter O'Mahony, no Tide
No
Bird,
John Klein.
no Jean Klein. Well, the box didn't even have Jean Klein, so
Oh,
yeah,
we nearly did, but then he just
yeah, of
didn't make
course.
it. Yeah, oof,
Do
ooh, and
you
the Lions have had no one going to the box, so they've just
exactly?
been together, gelling.
Do do you remember I brought up this topic to you where I was like, do we think the Lions are going to run out of gas, seeing that they have to play the same team they played them in the Curry Cup, all those type of things, right? I was so naive. I totally forgot there's something like the autumn nations when I made that statement. And I'm like, well, this was a lovely little month and a half break for them. No rugby, just chilled. They could have just chilled, kicked back, travel with their team, did some team building, get some training sessions in. They'll be fired up and ready for this one. I have no doubts about it. And I think they whack Munster at home.
Hmm, that's tough. I don't know if they whack them, but I reckon they'll win. I'm gonna say just purely because like the Lions have been arguably the best team in the franchises so far for the SA franchises. Uh, I can see them winning, no doubt about that. Whacking is a different story because it's Munster at home. It's tough. So I'm gonna say Lions by like 5.
Remember, all Munsters are good players.
I know. It's still a tough travel. Like it's not easy.
Yeah.
And it is very cold
Well,
there.
I'm saying this, but then also the Lions struggled against the Dragons.
Yeah, but
right?
that's the thing. It's a South African team in Europe turns into they get handicapped immediately. I don't know why, but they just do. Um, Immediately they just
I'm still going Lions by 14. I've got some hope.
yeah, no. I'm gonna say Lions by 5. I think it will be close, but yeah, I think they'll get it done.
Fair enough. Okay, who's next? I lost my spot. Okay, now we're going on to the rest. Glasgow Scarlets. This could be an interesting one. Scarlets didn't have all the Welsh players in the world, right? Glasgow, filled with Scottish players. Do you think they've gone full strength? I haven't seen the team. I'm not sure if
No,
is there Tuipolatu, is there a Hugh Jones?
I don't think they can be. Those guys have played like 4 weeks in a row.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, they did do their team announcement.
That's
Okay, so Tom Jordan is the inside center. So there is no Hugh Jones, there is no
oh, okay.
Tuipolatu. Adam Hastings is playing though. Uh, George Horn as well. Okay, they've still got a very, very strong team. Yeah, okay, they're winning this game. I was gonna say I've been impressed by the Scarlets, right? But the record, I don't know. Do you know the record of Glasgow at home? It is something out of this world in the past
What's the
few
record?
seasons.
Do you know?
I think they've lost like two games at home in the past two seasons. They do
Damn.
not get beat on fake grass.
Well, considering they play, okay, no, I won't be mean to them. The Italian teams at home a lot, it helps.
Yeah.
But no. Okay, it's impressive, obviously. No kidding. And yeah, realistically, Glasgow, like you with the team you said, they should win that comfortably. Where's Glasgow on the log? Are they also chilling like
Second.
quite high up?
Second.
Oof, damn. I think it's a bonus point win, realistically. There's no other way to put it.
I think it's closer than we expect. I could be having a shocker now that I'm thinking about it. Like, I think all of my predictions could be wrong as I'm talking, but I'm
But
going
there is
with
there's
it to
a
be
there's a voodoo
closer.
for the Bulls, there's a voodoo for the Lions, and then obviously the Stormers. You're just trying to back them, but realistically they're not on form. So
11 points to Glasgow over Scarlets. But I have been liking the look of the Scarlets. They have been good. That's why I just think they stay in it for a bit longer. But I mean, don't get your hopes up. I'll just back them a bit more. Uh, Leinster versus Ulster, upset victory.
genuinely, I agree. Not because like I'm trying to dislike or banter Leinster. It's just they're all playing for Ireland at this point in time, and then
Exactly,
Ulster obviously
90% of the team.
yeah, and Ulster just have had the same team. I don't think they've had many people go up to the Irish team, so they've been stuck together. And I think it's fair to say Ulster might sneak this one over the line just because of the personnel that Leinster are missing. Um, so yeah, and did you obviously see Augustus is joining Ulster?
Massive.
That is huge. Like that guy is
Um,
a proper number eight,
Cardinal
and
Augustus, yeah. I can't believe
like,
the
do you
Saints are
reckon?
letting him go because he was
That's what I
great for the
said because
Saints.
obviously my mate is a Saints fan, and he was like, "Well, we screwed," because he was just upset about it, and I was like, "I wonder why he's doing it." Because like realistically,
I think
do you
he
reckon it's
trying
just
to.
to get trying to get seen by Russie, or what's the
That
story?
that's the first thing that pops. Otherwise, it just does not make sense. It just does not make sense
Yeah,
whatsoever.
especially you leaving the team that won the Prem last year, like tough.
Yeah, but he's obviously he's finishing this season there still.
Yeah. Still, it's
So
just so it is a bit of a weird. I can only think of it being they gave him a decent amount of a pay rise, and maybe the Irish. I mean, I don't know how it all works. I don't know if funds get distributed by Irish rugby to the different teams or whatever, or however it works. But it's obvious that Leinster has got a lot of funding behind them, and I think maybe it's time that the other Irish teams get some funds as well to kind of build their personnel. So
Question:
yeah,
why didn't the Stormers buy him?
why did he leave in the first place? Like seriously? Okay, we obviously money, but
Seriously,
yeah.
I love the Stormers, but there's no team that I hate more than the Stormers. I just let me not go on a rant again. Um, I'm going Ulster as well, just because 90%, 99% of the Leinster team plays for Ireland, and
And it's not even
even
like
if
they'll
they
have
didn't,
Pendergast, right? Because
yeah,
Pendergast will be in the Irish, and usually
and
he's
Kieran
at least.
Frawley,
And wasn't Byrne also announced in the Irish squad as well? Or is he
not sure.
still? Because if he is, that's like all three of their fly-offs, like not there.
Yeah, but they've got Harry Byrne as well.
Okay, well, congratulations. Um,
Um, the thing is, right, Ulster's had Leinster's name. I know Leinster has rotated a bit as well, but they beat them twice last year, right? Even the strengthened Leinster team. So Ulster isn't really scared of Leinster, I would say. So
mm,
I've got Leinster to sneak over the line by 2 points, 2 or 3 points.
Ulster or Leinster?
Sorry, Ulster to sneak
Okay.
over the line by 2 points.
Yeah, I'm with
I
you. I
saw
think
some
it's
people saying it's going to be comfortable. No, no.
yeah, no, it will never be comfortable against Leinster at home. I'm guessing, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, I don't think it. I don't
Derby.
think it will
They'll be
be.
up for a Derby. They're always up
Yeah,
for
of
a Derby.
course, everyone's up for derbies, but like, yeah, I think Ulster just because they've been able to stick together for a while. They're kind of like the Lions, essentially. Not many, well, none. I don't know
Mm,
how many from Ulster went up, but not many went up to the Irish squad, and they could stick together, and that's just going to help them. So yeah, I think Ulster win by 3 points.
yeah. Cardiff Dragons. Not really much to say. I'm going Cardiff to get the victory at home as well. The Dragons has been looking good. Well, that's what I've been saying. Yet they're still 15th. You can look better, but they're not getting the victories or anything. And Cardiff, they're in 8th. They will probably want to push forward. They impressed me last season with how close they came in certain games and with the upset victories that they got as well. I think
Mm.
they push forward and they should be beating teams like the Dragons. So I'm going with the 11-point victory on this one as well.
Yeah, I think if Cardiff want to kind of make I don't know, like a bit of a raucous, if you want to say, in the UFC, they're going to have to win these games. Obviously, I think their main competitor may be the Ospreys in the sense that being top of the Walsh.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, realistically, they'll want to win that game, and obviously, Tennis de Beer, someone we've always enjoyed being there. So yeah, I think they should win.
Mm.
I'm gonna say by 8 or 9 points. Just
Yeah.
get it over the line and move forward. I mean, also that helps them. Obviously, I don't know how long they're gonna stay there, but if they can stay top 8, that obviously means playoffs for them. But
Yeah.
I
Which
don't know
would
how
be
long they'll
massive,
keep that
right?
up.
That's a proper confidence booster. It is something that the Welsh unions need. You look
Yeah,
at the Scarlets,
big
they're also
time.
top 8 at the moment, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah.
Okay.
Let's go on. Oh, this is also a goodie. Edinburgh at home, taking on Benetton. Now, do you reckon both teams go full strength? Well, Scotland has rotated more than enough, in my opinion, so that one can still play. Darcy Graham can play. Um,
Has teams been announced for that or no?
let me check.
Because I'd be keen to know who Edinburgh
I
pick and
made
who
I made my
Benetton pick.
prediction video and posted it on Thursday, right? On on Casual Bars Rugby. And I said I haven't looked at any of the teams, and I just realized some of the teams were out, and I feel like my predictions are all over the place now, just because of that.
Yeah, I
Edinburgh.
think it is something you have to consider because like sometimes teams that lose their big players just do not know how to play rugby.
No, no, they haven't posted their team. Edinburgh.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, not
okay.
that I can see. Let's check Benetton.
But Benetton away. I mean, they've again
Yeah.
just been hot and cold this season.
Yeah, no, they have Benetton. So the question is obviously are they playing full strength? Will Menoncello and Brex be playing? Um,
I think they have to because what depth do Benetton have realistically? Like they have no depth.
Yeah.
So I think either way, I still think Edinburgh win.
Yeah, I really want to watch a game at that Edinburgh Stadium in that 8,000 to 14,000 crowd people just outside of Murrayfield. It just sounds like an absolute vibe.
It's Scotland. Everything's a vibe in Scotland.
I would love to go to Edinburgh.
It
If
is.
anyone, if
It's the
anyone has
one
a job
place.
offer in Edinburgh, I- I'm up for it. Hit me up.
Yeah, Edinburgh, Scotland is a beautiful place. If I
But
had
I've
to
heard
stay
Edinburgh
somewhere, it'd be
especially is like out
Scotland.
of this world.
Oh, it's insane. It's insane
You're
because
talking
I
like you've
went
been
there.
there. Oh, you have been.
I have. Yeah, I went there in 2019. I went to Glasgow and Edinburgh. So yeah, Glasgow is a bit more rough, but
Are
Edinburgh is nice.
you calling it a dump?
No, no, no. When I say rough, I mean go out at night and you'll find yourself if you have too many, or I don't know, brandies or whatever, you'll find yourself with someone that's ready to have a boxing match with you, we'll give you a Glasgow
I
kiss.
mean,
Like,
seriously, just sounds like Plettenberg. We used to have.
no, but Edinburgh is amazing. But anyways, we're getting like little girls here talking about like how beautiful places are.
Yeah,
But
sidetrack.
yeah,
Did a
but
little side quest mission on our little podcast.
yeah, travel's unscripted. But yeah, Loki, like strong, weak. Edinburgh should win that game. I don't think Benetton will win that game. And yeah, I just think Benetton are just way too inconsistent. Like it's literally Argentina in a club version. Like
Yeah,
genuinely.
because they have a bunch of Argentinians playing for them.
Yeah, that too. But
I mean, I
yeah,
can
I
see
mean
how they
they,
get it over the line if they play, if Crevy plays, if Negri plays, if um, Albornoz plays, Menoncello breaks. Good players. Very, very good
yeah,
players.
yeah, if they play full strength and Edinburgh don't, maybe that's a different story.
Yeah.
But I can't make
Home
that
ground
judgment yet.
advantage. I don't think Edinburgh gets beat a lot at home. I'm going Edinburgh to get a victory, 9 points. Ugly victory,
Yeah,
but they'll get it done.
yeah, I'm gonna say Edinburgh by like 12.
Mm. Final game, Zebre versus the Ospreys.
Wow.
Zebre. Zebre in Parma.
Well,
They've beat Munster.
we always do this though. Oh, Zebra, they're
No,
gonna
no,
pull
we
one
never
up the hat,
predict
and then
Zebre
they,
victories. I'm going with the Zebre victory over the Ospreys. They're at home. They've been training together. They've got zero internationals, as far as I know. I don't even know. Maybe they do have one or two. They're gonna get it done by a measly 1 point.
well, yeah, if there's no if there's no Welsh players in the Ospreys, I mean, yeah, maybe. But I'm gonna back Ospreys. I'm gonna back Ospreys. I'm gonna say the Ospreys win by 7.
Remember to do your SUPERBRU. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, well, now that I'm in the URC thing, I don't know why. It just wouldn't let me join
Autumn
the what do
International.
you yeah, I don't know why. Maybe I'm just tech not savvy or not tech savvy. I don't know, but
You
I
just
just
take
couldn't get
non-savvy.
on. Yeah, as you see, I even talk like a boomer. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna back Ospreys because I just think they showed a lot of class last season, and obviously this season beating you guys. They've won
They
some. I
didn't
think they
beat
beat
us.
Munster as well. No, did they beat you?
Yes, they did. I just don't acknowledge
Oh
it.
yeah, you just don't remember that game. Yeah, it didn't happen. No, I think they lost to Munster. I can't remember. But anyways, the point is they've looked all right this season and last season as well. They came up and really pushed hard. So I'm gonna back Ospreys to win that one by 7.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. That brings us to the end. People, thank you for watching. Please do remember to like and subscribe. We do appreciate you guys. Tell us what's your thoughts and opinions on franchise rugby. Are you just a international rugby guy? Or do you actually follow the franchise rugby? Anyway, we will see you guys again on Friday. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye bye.